A year and a half ago convinced the city to sign us a 99-year lease on the property, which is very exciting. We are beginning the process of turning it into a river education center for all of Augusta to enjoy. It will include in the future, right behind us, actually will be the first step, and that will be a canoe and kayak launch and the beginning of 4 water trails. So you'll actually be able to put your canoes and kayaks, go all the way down to the lock and dam. You can go and directly downstream and visit the historic Horse Creek, or you can go upstream all the way up to the rocks. So this opens up a new area of kayaking that really isn't explored currently. As we move forward, we have this piece of property, which is relatively clean, and then we have the other 12 acres. The other 12 acres is part of an old car parts junkyard, and unfortunately is quite contaminated. We have begun the process of working with EPA, and hopefully beginning in spring, we will start with an assessment grant to look at the level of contamination on the property, which will then lead into bringing in EPA funds to clean the property up. So this phase will move forward a lot faster than the 12 acres. When we're done, the 12 acres will host a disc golf course. We will also hopefully have a beach in downtown Augusta. It will be the first and only beach in the area. We used to have beaches, so part of the reason we want to bring that back is it's a historical piece. Before the dams were put in, there were beaches up and down the river, so this will be a little way to bring that back. Fishing piers. One of the big things that we want to have here is easy access for folks to come out and fish. A lot of people don't know this, but it is actually illegal to fish from the Riverwalk. So we want to open up a place where people are invited to come and fish. And actually with the topography of some of our sandbars, it's a perfect spot for it. So, and that of course would be handicap accessible and also set up for children, with the idea that we want to bring as many people down to the river as possible. We will be building a new education center somewhere around this area. It will also house a place for events, and we will have 2 separate cottage classrooms as well. As we move forward, that will incorporate a 6,000-gallon aquarium to have native fish in. It'll have a full laboratory so that we can actually run a lot of samples here and not have to send them off. And then we'll also have classrooms to be able to bring adults and children in to teach them about river education.